PTI. We're bringing in a special guest. We have the amazing Yen, who is part of the heist, coming in to give us a few questions from what went on during the whole operation. Hey Yen, how are you doing?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm doing great. So it's been a few years, almost 10 years since the since the robbery went down. How's everything been going since then? I see you're speaking better English than at the time.
Everything's good, yeah. I hired a tutor to teach me English, and I speak English very good now.
It's working out well, I can tell.
Yeah. I buy a new house. Oh, it's very good. I live in California now. Yeah, I don't work in circus no more. No more stinky elephant.
Yeah,
no more.
Those guys no good.
No good.
Like, going into it, I mean, I understand, like, watching it, Danny Ocean, I mean, he was at your show. He got you coming in, seeing you at a show, seeing you were very talented at what you did. I mean, can't take away any credit from that.
Yes,
so we
I
came in,
started when I'm very young.
Were you involved in any crimes before then?
Crime, no. I like the money.
I understand. 13 million is tough to turn down, as I can see. You're
yes.
just very nice. You're doing good for yourself. Congratulations.
Yes. So. I bought a new hat. It's very nice. It's very nice. I like it.
So coming in, what was your biggest threat? I understand coming in, you were sitting there. You have a half hour to breathe. You trusted everybody fully to the point where you understood that was going to be enough time, enough oxygen in the tank for you to live in the airtight case going into the safe.
Yes, I do it for my family. I have wife and I have 10 kids, and I have no money for their college.
Not anymore.
Now I have enough money.
Yeah.
I pay for their college.
For much more than college now.
Yes, I have a new house and I have a new Ferrari.
Ooh.
It's very nice, very fast. Maybe someday you can take a ride in my Ferrari with me.
That's the best. That's the closest I'm ever gonna get to one.
Oh yeah, you have no money.
I'm not a thief like you, so it's tough.
Yeah. Maybe next time Danny have a job, you do the job.
I'm no acrobat like you. So I understand what was going on. They put the briefcase right on top, and if that case drops, whole operation's blown. The alarm goes off, and everything just goes down the drain from there. How'd you handle that?
Yes, when I open the top, I hear the suitcase is coming down.
Yeah.
So I reach my hand and I grab it.
Grab the handcuff. Yeah.
Yes, before it touched the floor. So. Yes, that's what I did.
I seen you. You were balancing on people's heads, on toothpick maybe. I might have even seen you balance on a toothpick at one point.
I only did that one time.
One time? That was it? You won't try that again?
Never.
You don't have to. You're a millionaire.
Yes, that's right.
But I mean, it was impressive. Very impressive.
Yes.
The fact you were. Have you been an acrobat your whole life to the point of in a circus?
My mother and my father, they teach me when I'm 2 years old. Yes, I'm very good at what I do.
From when you could crawl, you could flip. That's what I always say.
I flip before I crawl.
Alright, looking back at it all, is there anything like you would have changed or anything? I mean, I feel like it went pretty smoothly, but I understand, I mean, I know your hand, like, there was about to be a bomb blowing off on you right at the point when your hand was stuck in the cast. Do you have any like bad feelings towards Linus for screwing that whole situation up where you got your hand injured?
I have no bad feelings for Linus because in the end, I have my money. That's the most important thing.
Exactly. So there was no ulterior motives. It was the money and nothing else at the time.
I need money to support my family, and now I do no more backflips.
And that's the best thing any circus freak could ask for, right?
That's right.
Alright, yeah, it was great for your time. Keep up the good work.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. It's my pleasure. You don't have to do that. Okay.
Here we are again, back with PTI. I'm going to start off with providing effective feedback. What helps push people to the next level. How higher people are able to communicate with the subordinates on if they're doing a good job or not. A big person this pertains to is Linus. He's the one that was being mentored the whole way. He was being brought up. He was kind of like the low level type person. Is there any sort of time in the movie where he was provided feedback on how he was performing as a part of the Ocean's 11?
I mean, it was a little after the fact, but when Linus takes care of his whole job, he gets in the elevator towards the shaft, getting towards the safe. and he opens up the door to go through the elevator shaft, and Danny's right there waiting for him. And Danny says, and Linus says to him, "What, you didn't trust me?" And first thing Danny says is, "I trust you now." So it might not have been right. It might not have been immediate feedback, but regardless, it was later feedback, and I think that fueled Linus towards the end of the mission to help him like push through to the end and accomplish the mission.
That's very true. You know, that was kind of like a good thing. It was a nice pat on the shoulder to hear Danny finally say, I trust you now. But there was a little bit of an instance where he was giving maybe some negative feedback. You know, when they were still in the pinch, Linus made the stupid move. Amateur move, just getting out when he wasn't being told to. Danny kind of got mad at him. He was like, you lose your mind in this game for 1 second, and he comes back to bite you.
He kind of reminded him that the game that they're in is a very dangerous one, and if you get caught, there are some serious consequences.
Oh, sorry to cut you off. I hear you actually met with one of the cast characters a little while ago.
Again? Yeah.
Yeah, you had.
He was great. He was very personable. I mean, compared to 10 years ago when he couldn't speak a word of English, I don't know if you caught the interview, but I mean,
I was saying
you would have never thought.
It was very impressive.
Yeah.
I want to see that tutor. Maybe speak some Spanish or something. It'd be pretty good.
Yeah.
I actually saw him in the hallway as well. He actually gave me this really cool hat. He said, "You remind me of the ocean," and I was like, "What does that have to do with
Must be something to do with
it
your
must
blue
be
shirt.
his blue shirt, But he said he bought it at the ocean.
I can swim in that thing.
Or it could be just because he looks so much like George Clooney, who played Danny Ocean. Obviously, look at that beard.
That's correct.
Very good. Sorry, getting off topic there, guys.
No, I understand. He just took over the whole stage.
Yeah, he is amazing. He's amazing. I hear he's playing he's not no more Grease Monkey type of stuff. He's gonna be he's out of that game.
Apparently living in California, drives a Ferrari, I heard.
Oh, Ferrari, that's a good car.
Where he bought this cool hat.
Alright, so I guess a lot of money. That's pretty good. That's a pretty good reward, for pulling off this job. What was the amount again that they took?
160 million.
160 million? That's not a bad day's pay.
13 million each.
Yeah, 13
What are we making here? What are we making here? Nowhere near that. I don't know that much.
Yeah, or that much. I think we use a raise back there, right? Mm-hmm.
How's that Coke?
Oh, it's delicious. It's very refreshing. Good Coke. So, other than the $160 million, which is obviously, that's a large chunk of change right there. That's there's not many things I wouldn't do for $160 million.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
I can
roll
name a
around.
few.
I don't know about that. What else could have motivated these people? To.
I mean, like we said, there's extrinsic rewards and intrinsic rewards. Extrinsic obviously is monetary things you can hold, but there were a lot of intrinsic rewards as well. Danny, I mean, you saw he also does another job a few years later with 12 more members in Ocean's 12, where he could have stole from anybody, but he purposely stole from Benedict because he had his biggest prize wasn't the money. I don't think. I think it was Tess.
She's pretty looking girl.
I don't blame him. I don't blame him, but I just thought. I mean, there's something more to it which you can't put a price on. You can't put a label on it. It's something inside of you that you just really feel strongly about, and that was exactly what it was with Danny. He was more involved with Tess than the money.
I think it's very similar to what we said before with Linus. His whole deal was, it's his first time trying to pull a job. He's training on his reputation. And for a thief, someone who's trying to rob people, all you have really is a reputation.
Yeah.
So he definitely had some motivation for, that reward. I would even say the same thing for Yen, as we saw in the interview.
Yen's doing okay.
He was worried about getting money for his wife and his kids to put him through college. Apparently he has 10 of them, so...
What about more the intrinsic rewards? Do you think everybody was more intrinsically motivated than so much more than the extrinsically motivated? Motivated?
Other than you had Danny, obviously, as we talked about before. Danny and Linus. Rusty. I mean, he was bored with life. That's all there was to it. You need something exciting. You need something exciting to keep you going.
I mean, look at Charlie Sheen. I mean, he ain't doing it for the money.
Yeah.
He's supposed to have a good fucking time.
Yeah.
Oh.
Exactly, but it's true. Regardless
good
of that, it's
time,
true. Like some people aren't in it for the money. They're in it for the thrill of the race.
Well, that's the whole reason I think Ruben got involved in it. He heard that it was Terry Blanchard's casino, and he was like,
his ears popped up.
I want that.
I want a piece of that shit. I want a piece of that pie.
Ruben had money since he funded the whole thing. It was Terry. Terry was his main goal, getting back at Terry
Yeah, you know,
for
when-
taking his casinos, and I think he did a good job at it.
I think they did a pretty good job. You know, when you own a casino, you know, you're not exactly, you know, looking for nickels on the street. So I think that, you know, $13 million. Yeah, it's probably it's a nice chunk of change. It probably doesn't mean that much to me. He just wanted to get back to the person, you know, blew up his casino.
Eyes on the
You know,
prize.
so-
Eyes on the prize. And that's it.
Oh, now I think that's the end of our show.
We'll be on a
We got
year and a
back
half
here,
break.
at 5:30. We will have a break. That's right. We do have another segment coming up. I think. Maybe not.
Not anytime soon.
Not
Not that
soon.
much.
Yeah. Maybe next year. Thank you guys for watching. I'm Mark Duca.
I'm Sean McPeak.
I'm Artie Ciani.
I'm Mike Lodger.
I'm Greg Galgis. Stay classy, organizational behavior section 306-01.
Display of a VCR recorder. You kiss my neck, I whisper in your ear. This is my downfall as you squint and you grimace. We both know your heart's not in it. The glow of 1,000 fireflies and the travel large on sweet. They think the future's bright as halogen. We know it's pretty bleak and I'm trying to be sexy, biting at the air that falls in front of me. Telegrams and more less detailed by the day. And all the characters are strangers and the pubs have different names. I tell a joke, I like to meet them, but they loathe me and I hate them back. Absence makes the heart grow fonder, fondness makes the absence longer. Length loses my interest, I'm a realist, I'm insatiable. Stop counting days until I fly with hours before your reply.